Hello, this is Antonio, the Walking on Water Media Entertainment Business Coach. I'm here today to talk to you about black business. Now, we all say we need to support black business. Support black business. What kind of black businesses do we have? I have not did too much research on this, but what I'm seeing in my own community is the black businesses we have is barbershops, places to get your hair done. Now, there's people who own, black lawyers, black CPAs. These are businesses that we can support. But on a larger scale, we have Koreans, their dollars stay in their community. Jewish people, their dollars stay in their community. Think about Korean people. They sell us our hair products, our clothing, and what they do, they have their own stores. They have the Korean grocery store, but that store holds their food, their drink, their clothes, their hair products. Now, we need to do something like this. In my community, I see a lot of guys selling Kool-Aid, Nikes, stuff like that, purses. But where those dollars come from, you have to buy it from someone. And I'm sure those products don't come from a black person. Now we got Nike, Jordan, tons of black people buying Jordans, killing people with Jordans. Yeah, it made a black man a billionaire. But who is reaping the bigger pile of that money? Nike. So what we gotta do is continue to find ways to support black businesses. Now I wanna hit a couple things here. Side note. Brothers, register your vehicle before buying rims. Hey, I like rims. I like to look nice clothing, but register your car. Do the legal things you need to do. Set a foundation for yourself. Start investing in yourself, then start investing in black businesses. So, we can talk about Black Wall Street all day, but we need to start doing those Black Wall Streets all around the country. In my community, and I know in your community, you got a certain area, like a strip, like a main street, where the black community is. Mine is 24th Street. They're trying to rebuild it. We got barbershops, hair salons. We got even, places where you can rent out venues. We celebrate our jazz heritage here, which is Preston Love. People, if you know who he is, great jazz musician. Statues, things like that, and we're trying to beautify the area. But crime is still so prevalent. Black men are killing black men. Such a high number here. And we're in a small town. It was so bad in the 90s that MTV came here, but when they came here, they interviewed the white gangs. They try to make it look like, it's just white people killing hardcore, in the Midlands, cornfields, they out of cornfields killing. They never showed the true criminals and what I call urban terrorists, which are gangs, who are doing the actual killing. I went to school with some of these white gangs. They tried to say who were the hardest killing. They weren't doing anything. They weren't selling drugs. They weren't killing. They were just repping the hood. I knew some in my neighborhood. I lived in an all-white neighborhood at the time. Now it's getting 50-50, about 60% black people now. And when I lived there, it was all white people. And these white boys thought my dad was stuff. Because who my dad was, he was just a regular black guy. But to hit them, he was wow, But just to get back on topic, we really need to focus on eliminating the N-word, pulling our pants up, and just having pride in our natural hair. Now, people say, white women wear weave. Yes, they do. I totally agree. But the weave they put in their hair looks like their hair. It doesn't look like your silly string, yarn, or some crazy. It just don't look like our natural hair. So, I went to take my family did clothes shopping. Guy had long hair, black hair. Then I look over, his natural hair is the same length as the girl's hair on the side, but what is hers? It looked like silly string tied up in there. So this is not to bash black women. This is to say, your hair is the most unique hair on earth. Be proud of it. Love it. Yes, it's hard to manage, but just because something's hard doesn't mean that you don't do it. So, strive for excellence. Get your education from school, from public school, your college, but actually study on your own. This is why I tell Christians, I'm a Christian, but they don't study their Bible. They don't know what's in their Bible. So a lot of things they take out of context. So we gotta really learn to study, really do our research. So I just hope this sparks a conversation that we can really dismantle the black community, because hey, it's like a house that's been burned up too much fire on the house. You gotta dismantle that, bulldozer it, and rebuild. When we rebuild, to build a house, you build a palace. And as always, Yahweh, all day, every day. Peace.